The new era caps are on the table. All 32 teams somehow fit on this.
This is really cool.
Here. Look at that Dolphins cap right up in front. Love that.
The entire league is represented. It's time for another round of all caps. Let's talk quarterbacks here. Joe Flacco took all the first-team reps, and the Broncos kicked off their OTAs yesterday. Their second-round pick out of Mizzou, Drew Lock, watched on from the sidelines.
Okay, so Joe.
I know we have 32 caps on the table. I'd like to remove the Cardinals. Can you grab that for me, Kyle? So
Where is it?
on the left.
Here we go. Yeah.
Can I have that one? Thank you.
got it.
Toss it
Sure.
over
I'm going to take Kyler Murray out of the equation.
All right.
Throw it.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Graduation.
Sorry.
You did it.
I love you. You missed that yesterday.
Yeah, I
You did your
heard. I saw
graduation.
clips. I followed.
Grab the cap of one of these 31 teams of the team that should have their rookie quarterback take the most reps with the starters.
All right. Peter pre-produces his hats, so I'm going to have to look for
I'm not even saying more than the veteran in place, just the most out of all the rookies.
Oh, it was right in front of you, Peter? I can't find mine. Okay, go ahead.
We can share it. We can share
Go
it.
ahead, Peter.
Trying to show off that tan in front of the
go on.
camera.
Yeah,
so
come
that's
on.
the head to
Trust
toe.
me, it's everywhere.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Go.
This is time. I love Case Keenum. Great guy. Going to be a good veteran quarterback in this league for another 5-10 years if he wants to be. I think Colt McCoy's had a really nice career and is going to serve as a really good sounding board. But what are we doing? This team had a dip in ticket sales last year. I don't think we ever have to talk about the Redskins as far as sizzle goes. You put Dwayne Haskins on the field and you see what you got. Let's at least see what we have. If he's not ready, there are two veteran options that we really like that we can see and can actually win games in this league. But what are we doing here? You draft a quarterback in the first round. It's not like you have Eli Manning or Alex Smith waiting there who are former first-round picks. It's Colt McCoy and it's Case Keenum, and it's nothing against those guys, but their whole careers have been fighting for that starting job. Why shouldn't they have to fight again with this guy, Dwayne Haskins? I'm ready for him.
You've been talking a lot about this whole ticket sale bit because they hired somebody to, sort of, our company, was it?
The last 6 months, they fired their team president of business side. They fired their ticket sales guys. They fired their marketing guys, and they hired all new people. So how could you market it around Case Keenum? We got him.
From your perspective, working in this business as long as you have, how much should that matter in your decision-making and rolling out a kid or giving him reps that he
Should
maybe
matter?
should or should not deserve? How much do you think, in your experience, should that actually matter?
Should matter,
Seems
none.
like a cautionary
Will it matter?
tale to me.
Absolutely. It absolutely matters. They've got to sell some Haskins jerseys. They need to raise some interest, especially if there's a new stadium and some stadium rebuild coming. It's time. Let's start a new era.
Don't you think that same soundbite is probably being said in Washington? What are we doing here? Right? Just over and over. I would agree.
If you're drafting a quarterback 15th overall, you want to see him on the field.
I agree.
That's it.
Case Keenum is a great guy. We say it all the time.
Great guy.
Let's go. I was going to put this on, but you know what I did? I was just looking up John Elway's opening comments the day that they signed Joe Flacco. John Elway literally says, we think Joe has just come into his prime. I'm like, his prime? So I'm going to put this down, because you know what?
Let's go, Kyle.
I can't even put it on my... What are we doing here?
Readjust the back.
What are we doing here? I have to go all the way back like this, okay?
That fully fit your hair.
And I just got a haircut. I should be shorn. There's only one thing that head coaches like more than winning and quarterbacks and money. It's way up here. It's job security. This is part of why Jay Gruden loves this pick. This is part of why Jay Gruden wants him out there. Jay Gruden was talking whimsically, I think it was last week, about it's nice to have somebody to grow old with. We've had these guys, this guy come in. This is my guy to grow old with. In fact, I hear, Kay, that we may even be about to hear from Jay Gruden right now.
We are,
magic.
yes. He is at rookie minicamp there in the nation's capital or nearby. So here he is, and here's head coach, actually, Jay Gruden, talking about his QB.
I think it's just kind of neat to have a quarterback here that you draft that high, and you come in here and you give him a set of plays and go out there and work with him and watch him spin it. It's just been a treat. I think he's made some throws that, that turn your head.
Haskins turning some heads in D.C. I love to hear that. Pick the hat, the cap of the team that you think is going to turn heads, good or bad.
Oh, now we're talking.
Turn heads.
Let's see what we got. Peter, just think it's like a salad bar. Come on.
It.
Come on.
Nice hand reference.
We need to get Peter a wheelbarrow, though.
3, 2.
All right. What do you got, Shregs?
I'll let you
What do you
see.
mean? What's Triggs like at the old buffet?
I'll take it. I'll take it. He loves
to
the
me.
salad bar. I'm going to go with this team.
Okay. Wow.
Right. I love this time of year because it's when you start talking about how you're excited for certain teams and everyone says, what are you, an idiot? They were terrible last year. And then sure enough, every year a team goes from last to first.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about Bruce Arians.
Love him.
Bruce Arians showed up in the desert for the woebegone Arizona Cardinals who were 5-11 like that. Like that, they go to 10-6. Carson Palmer was terrible with the Raiders. Like that, incredible. Watch Bruce Arians do something this year with Jameis, with that talent. Have I given you my Mike Evans spiel yet? Most underrated player in the entire. I'm a big Mike Evans guy. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't know if they'll win 12 games, 9, whatever. They will turn heads. They will make splashes. Deep balls all day. Bucks.
Love it. Love their rookie, Devin White, too. Be very excited for this guy to be on the field. He's really good. I'm going in Florida also, and I'm going with these guys right here. Fascinated by this team. Nick Foles is the quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know if anyone knows Nick Foles. This guy had magic in a bottle twice.
Okay.
You add in Josh Allen and a precarious, rambunctious rookie who wants to get to the quarterback. And then there's actual drama. Is Leonard Fournette with the program? What is going on with Telvin Smith? Is he really stepping away for the year? And you have a bunch of young talent that's all come together and we saw a lot of success 2 years ago. And then last year really hit the skids. Oh, yeah, by the way, new offensive coordinator, a lot of new personalities in the locker room.
Peter, that sounds dicey.
That's why I'm turning my head.
That turns heads.
I'm not saying they're going to be the division winner.
Sure.
I'm fascinated to see. And Doug Marrone, let's see. I mean, you get one of those years, right? You get one of those mulligan years. Let's see if we can get these guys back up because Coughlin's still looming, and there's a lot of personalities in that locker room.
What's going on with this thing?
Peter's been tagged.
Look
at you.
It's cool. This used to be
kids are wearing
this used to be the look. You used to wear a tag on your hat. That's what you did.
I don't know what to make of them, but it's going to go one way or the other. Like, there's a meme going on. We know that Aaron Rodgers had a nice cameo in Game of Thrones where he gets put into flames.
Yeah.
If they have a bad season, we're going to see a lot of that meme. But they could have a brilliant season. This could be just what the doctor ordered. He is going to have all eyes on him. Can he win another ring? Can he do it without McCarthy? Can he do it with LaFleur? And can he do it sort of on his own or with the pieces that they added? I don't know what to make of them, but I've grew up in this division, and I know well enough to know to still be scared of what's going on up in Green Bay.
It's also a factor of the Packers, man. All right, let's go. New coach, let's go, Rodgers. We're not getting any younger. It's great you're in Game of Thrones in New Zealand. Let's go to the playoffs.
According to tight end coach Dan Campbell, guys, the Saints are going to brush off. That's what he said. Brush off some old Jimmy Garoppolo plays.
Jimmy Graham plays.
Sorry, yeah, Jimmy.
I love some Garoppolo
I love Jimmy
plays,
Graham
baby.
and dunking, but maybe not that end zone play. But they have Jared Cook now on their squad. So pick the team that you want to brush off an old play and use it for one of their new additions.
I'm thrilled to do this because I got to take a walk to do this.
Nice.
Where is that? Here we go.
We'll walk and talk to him.
Oh, yeah.
And here we are.
Okay, one of the things I like about the offseason on the NFL Network is we run old games.
Yeah.
And last week they ran the famous Dolphins versus Jets Monday Night Football comeback by the New York Jets. It was one of the most dramatic games of all time. Vinny Testaverde under center. And one of the plays was a pass to the big fella, Jumbo Elliott. He juggles the ball. This is a game-tying or maybe game-winning touchdown based on the circumstances. Testaverde goes back and he hits a guy who had been playing in the league forever and had not had success as a receiver. It was the biggest trick play at the time. Look how big he is. He followed. I want to see big Quinnen Williams, the big baby, the guy that we love, get a touchdown in the receiving game against the Dolphins this year. Brush that one off. Adam Gase, go jumbo package. And by jumbo, I mean Quinnen Williams. Big Q.
I was at that game, Peter. Left at halftime. My girlfriend was cold. That's it. Thank you, Nicole. Kyler Murray, they say he might be undersized, may have to do some unusual athletic things. Nobody did it like Doug Flutie. This is patented. TM after it. The jump pass. Give me some Flutie jump passes for the love of God. Rolling out, Peter. Start calling out players.
Okay, we got another one. Who's going? Rashae Caldwell? Who's catching?
Nope. Big David Boston,
That's David
baby.
Boston looking jacked.
Of course he is. That jump pass. Certainly there's never another jump pass.
Price, who's this?
Watch. This is a back of the end zone dime on the jump pass. Bam. Is that Keith Metzelars? I can't even tell. We're playing on the dirt down in San Diego. We're going to go with the screen pass. This is something that maybe once in your career you elevate and throw. Flutie would do it every other drive, including to our colleague Lakeem Tomlinson. Kyler, if you give me a jump pass, that will be this year's Mahomes no-look pass. Elevate and throw. That's it. I need it.
Love it.
Where's the Saints hat?
Where's that Saints hat? Where's that beautiful fleur-de-lis out of my way? Here it is, Kate. It's right in front of your Microsoft Surface.
I only asked for it because maybe we can give it as a gift to our guest that's joining us. What's coming on? Ted Ginn Jr. The fastest man alive, joining us on Good Morning Football, and we are going to race him. Not straight up foot race.
Okay.
You'll see. Stay tuned for that. And is this the Giants GM or is this the Master of Whispers? Kyle, did you watch?